Chelsea, 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 Chelsea,
Yes, people, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. As always, make sure that you lot are smashing up the likes. Make sure that you lot are subscribing to the channel. Roll to 10k, like I keep saying, people. But listen, let's get straight into it, man. West Ham 1, Chelsea 5. And as you can see, I've just got back home from the game. You know, had to sort out a few things after. I had to do my fan cam and that on Chelsea Fan TV with Alex. And I can't lie, people. We deserved to see 5 goals today, yeah? After last week, that performance that I saw last week. I paid £50 for that ticket, bro. And I sat there for most of the game, falling asleep, yeah? It's only towards the end of the second half and that where Esteval came on last week and Santos came on last week and, you know, where they had some chances that we could have scored. But this week, there was no mercy showed to these, man, yeah? In fact, we should have even scored more goals against these guys because right now, West Ham, I can't lie, it's giving me PTSD of when we had Graham Potter. Because the mentality of this team, this West Ham team, yeah, as soon as we scored that second goal, their heads just dropped, right? They've got no structure in terms of their set pieces. This new goalkeeper that they've got that's come in, Hermanson, he looks like an absolute joke, right? He looks like a downgrade on Areola, if anything, yeah? You've got their midfield is nothing in there, bro. Their attack, if it's not Bowen, it's basically inshallah, bro, yeah? If it's not Jared Bowen, bro, it's there's nothing up there. Paqueta, he scored a banger today, cool, fair enough. But other than that, you know, the first few minutes of the game and that, they showed a little bit of heart, they showed a little bit of grit. But end of the day, the quality prevailed today, yeah? And listen, I need to get that new kit as well. I'm going to order it straight after this video because, listen, I've got this one, which I like it as well. But listen, seeing that kit in person is so nice, bro. The only annoying thing right now is that we haven't got a sponsor. I don't understand what's going on with the sponsorship right now because we've got Champions League football now. Yeah, that's what you were waiting for, right? So surely you can go and get a sponsor. Go get us Qatari Airways. Go get a Samsung again because this is an all-timer kit that we've got right now. Yeah, and we absolutely smoked these, man, right? But let's start off with the lineup. Obviously, we saw that Palmer wasn't starting the game. Hopefully he's going to be all right because Maresca came out saying last week he was injured as well. And he's been feeling a bit of a groin problem, right? But with the squad that we've got, I saw João Pedro starting today. Obviously, I captain Palmer on FPL as well. I've got Haaland as my vice captain, right? But I'm looking at it and thinking, listen, there's no Palmer, but at the end of the day, João Pedro knows how to play behind Delap. And I'm actually quite excited to see how Delap and João Pedro play together. Because when Delap came on last week, he was quite good. And West Ham, defensively, they've got some tall players, bro. Delap can help push them back and give Pedro a bit more space. Give the likes of Esteval a little bit more space. And you saw that in their link-up play, right? Between Esteval and Delap for the second goal that we scored, or the third goal even that we scored for Enzo's goal. You saw the little link-up there. Esteval picks up the ball. He plays it wide. You know, it goes back to Delap there. Delap plays it round to Esteval in the corner. Esteval, serious composure in the box. And if you guys have been following me long enough, watching my content long enough, you'll know how I've been talking about Esteval in the box. He is very, very decisive in the box, right? I don't want to badmouth Madueke because at the end of the day, it is where it is right now. But Madueke wasn't like that in the box. That's one of the problems I had with this guy, bro. That attack would have probably broken down, right? But this guy is going to get a lot of assists in the league because in the box, he is very decisive. He gets a lot of assists. He got a lot of assists in Brazil because he would get in the box and just find that late run at the far post and just cross it, bro. Yeah? No hesitation. He'll either cross it or he will score. And he had an opportunity to score today as well. When Reece came on, Reece played him a very nice ball. He overthought it. He's overthinking his first goal right now for Chelsea, like in the Prem, right? Because he could have just took a couple touches there, even 1-2 touch, and you just bang it on your left foot, bro. It would have gone in. Because Hermanson right now is panicking, bro. This guy is not confident in the goal, right? But I thought Esteval today, for a guy that, again, wasn't meant to be starting the game, but he came into the lineup, was very good, right? The way he was taking man on, again, working off the ball. For the first goal that they scored, he actually gave the ball away. And that was shocking the way that we conceded that goal, by the way. Because Esteval made a mistake. It goes into the middle. Paqueta's running with the ball, basically just running through nobody. No one's even trying to slide tackle him or intercept the ball or whatever, right? He bangs it in, and I'm sitting right behind the goal again, like last week with Eze's bang over free kick, yeah? some people are saying Sanchez should do better. To be fair, he wasn't. He should do better there, right? He should do better there because the way he was positioning himself was a little bit meaty, right? I think he even went with the wrong hand as well. Speaking to Charlie at the game, I've tried to watch it back, but the highlights ain't really out right now, right? But from what I remember, he didn't really look like he had his bearings together in the goal because the ball went over him. Yeah, it was easy for me to see because I was sitting behind the goal. The ball went over him. But if he got his bearings together, he might have been able to just flick it with his, tip of his finger and that, because he's a tall guy. You know what I mean? He's a tall guy, bro. He made a good save in the second half, which was offside, but it was a very good save, right? I've seen this guy make some good saves. So for that shot there, potentially he could have got something on it, yeah. But even though they started off quite well, pressing us quite high, you could clearly see, right, that we were gonna come back in the game. I could feel us about to come back into the game, right? And when we got a corner, I had a feeling that we're going to score because that's something that Lawler spoke about in terms of the set pieces. They're not good at defending them. Cucurella flicks it to the back post. João Pedro's there, yeah? And João Pedro is going to be so key in this team because once again, in our box and in the opposition's box, he helps us both ways because of his height, right? He's very good in the air. There was a block that he got in the second half as well. I think it was the first half actually, where he was defending. The ball comes to him in the box. He just flicks it away, bro. And that's something that I was noticing a lot in the Club World Cup because I spoke about it, how he works offensively, but off the ball, he is very good as well. And like I said, in the box, he's another he's another weapon that we can use in terms of defending set pieces. Because in the box now, when it comes to corners and that, we deal with most of them, right? With Poch, we used to let them in every single game. I used to talk about how there were penalties, but now with Maresca and the new set piece coach that we've got him from Brentford, Quaver, right? I was telling Nina his name and Nina started laughing, but Quaver, yeah, he's actually patterned us at the back, especially when it comes to the corners and that. I think last season we only conceded like 3 corners in the Prem, something mad like that. So again, the defending from the corners today was very good. The second goal again, João Pedro, he picks up the ball in a nice area in the box. Again, Delap is taking away the defenders. He crosses it into Neto. Neto, good finish there, right? And I thought Neto's all-round game today was very good. The way he was working off the ball, he was actually trying to run at people, right? At the right time, the little pauses that he was doing. This guy works so hard, bro. Honestly, watching him in person, right? Because a lot of things you don't see on the TV. You just see him working non-stop. It's like he's got 4 lungs, yeah? And it's even mad because he used to get injured a lot at Wolves. At Chelsea, I think he's only picked up 1 little knock where he missed 1 game. Other than that, we've been able to keep this guy fit, yeah? He's one of the key players right now. For me, I want Esteval to be starting in this team right now, and Neto can play on the left, right? Because Gittins can come off the bench, and guys like Garnacho and that can come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? But he is in the 11 right now. He is playing well, and he's gonna add more goals to his game because he's playing with better players with more IQ, guys that are gonna find him for those late runs that he's making. He knows how to shoot, bro. This guy knows how to shoot. He just needs to shoot more, yeah. And I can see him doing that this season. So Neto, for me, I thought he was good. And like I said, João Pedro was very good as well. Delap, he didn't really have, many shots on target. We didn't really create for him. But again, his all-round game allowed the others around him to play better, right? I see people are saying he had a quiet game and I don't think he did. I think what he was doing was very good. It was good striker play, yeah? It was good number 9 play, bro. He played well. He was creating space for others, creating angles for others. And he played a big part in the 3rd goal that we scored as well. You know what I'm saying? And obviously the 4th goal that we score, Hermansen, I think Hermansen actually that was Caicedo's goal where he fluffed it. João Pedro with another assist, comes down to Chalobah. Chalobah takes it away, bro. Good goal from him. I thought he was solid today as well. I thought Tosin was solid at the back. I thought Cucurella, again, he dealt with Bowen on that side as well. He was good. Sanchez today was just decent. Like, there was times where his distribution was good on the floor, but then there was times he was kicking it off the pitch. Again, questionable for the goal that they scored. So he was probably the weakest link in our defence today. And I thought Gusto today as well was the Gusto of old, right? He's getting a little bit more confidence. When he's inverting, I'm not seeing him just giving the ball away, yeah? Because today, Cucurella was the one that was staying back a little bit, and Gusto was sort of going up and down, trying to push Gioff back, right? I thought he played well. I thought when Reece came on today, just world class, bro. This is a world class guy. The guy just came on, and he even nearly created a chance for us to score. The passing range, bro. Because people always like to talk about Trent. Oh, Trent's better on the ball and that. But broski, Reece plays similar passes to Trent. Yeah, the passing on the pitch is like a midfielder, bro. He's very good at that. You know what I'm saying? So he was very good when he came on. I thought Hato, when he came on, showed a little bit of energy on that side. Santos was okay. You know, there was certain parts where he was, you know, his end product wasn't the greatest, but I thought he was okay. You know, but I thought Tosin specifically today, the little passes he was finding in between the lines were very good. Caicedo today off the ball, brilliant as always. The little link up him and Enzo were doing today in the build up was a lot better today. I thought Enzo, this wasn't vintage Enzo today, but he was a lot better than last week. He actually looked bothered today. He scored, and he was actually a big part in the build up play today as well, because some of our build up today was just mad to watch. When you watch, honestly, people, yeah, if you try and go to as many games as possible if you can, because the build up play, when you watch that in person, it's honestly, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. It's like, wow, I'm actually watching some champagne football right now. You know what I mean? But overall, listen, good job from Maresca, man, because he had to find a solution with the injury that happened to Palmer last minute. He brought in Esteval. Like I said, he done well today. For me, my man of the match was probably João Pedro or Neto. But he went to Esteval today. I'm seeing that he's the youngest Chelsea player to get an assist in the Prem, which is mad, bro. I thought Hudson-Odoi would have had it. He must have been like 19 at the time, right? But again, that's definitely a performance to build from. And it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how we get on against Fulham, because they haven't really done much in the transfer window right now. And obviously last season we lost to them at the Bridge. But a big reason why is because we couldn't bury our chances in the first half. But today I'm seeing we created 7 big chances. We scored 5 goals, you know? So listen, that's what we can do, man. I know West Ham are most likely going to get relegated in that, but end of the day, we still had a job to do. We had to make sure that we battered them. All my ops, all you guys that are, oh, it's only West Ham. There's going to be people in here saying it's only West Ham. I expect your club to do the same to them, bro. You know what I mean? But listen, man of the match today, I'm giving it to Neto. I want to give it to João Pedro. Do you know what? I'll give it to João Pedro because he got 2 assists and he got a goal as well. You know what I'm saying, people? But let me know what you thought about the game, man. Let me know what you think about my thoughts. And yeah, we march on, bro. Blue Diaries on Monday. Enjoy your weekend, people, man. Bless. In a bit.